Hello, friends. Welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Sana, Mrs. Perfectly Imperfect Keto, where being perfect is overrated and being imperfect is appreciated. Today is Thursday. It is March 2nd, and it is my day after what my final 60th day of Triple BNE was. So I wanted to create this video to go ahead and share with you all what I have experienced, what my results were throughout my 60 days of Triple BNE. So I may look down a few times because I did jot down some notes. That way I don't leave anything out. So, the first that I'm going to mention was the most profound because it allowed me to have the most freedom out of my 60 days of Triple B and E was pain that I was going through. So, as I shared on one of my previous videos, come Christmas week, I had experienced excruciating pain. I had a lot of pain that just came out of nowhere when it came to my mobility. It was excruciating pain in my lower back. I had a lot of pain in my hips, my thigh. The pain was sharp and was raining down both legs. It was more substantial on my right side that caused me not to be able to put any pressure on my right foot. I did not want to go to the emergency room. It was the week of Christmas, and I knew how hectic the emergency room gets during the holidays. So I had just waited until I can go and see a chiropractor. The other reasoning is because, unfortunately, because I had to leave a toxic job in the month of August, I am uninsured right now. So I definitely did not want the additional stress of having a huge fat hospital bill waiting for me in the next couple weeks. So I opted to go to the chiropractor. Thankfully, at my request, the chiropractor did do an x-ray. I did find out that I had a substantial heel spur in my right foot, so that definitely explained for why I was having more issues with my right side opposed to my left. There was a heel spur in my left heel. It was not as substantial or calloused as the right side, but nonetheless, I did have slight pain on my left side as well. I can report to you all that pain is completely gone. So, how quick I noticed the result, I started having a huge alleviation of pain come the second week. So, it was about the end of the second week of Triple BNE to the beginning of the third week. So, in a matter of less than 30 days, I no longer had any pain. And I'm talking about all the pain was gone. I didn't have any back pain. There was no hip pain, no pain in my thighs, my legs. I was able to walk normally when previously before I was hopping around the house on my tippy toes because I could not put down any heel pressure. So all the pain is gone. Even if I put any pressure with my hand on my heels, I don't feel anything. I do not feel any pain, any tenderness. It has just completely just disappeared in terms of any feelings of pain. The next is my Fitbit. So I do wear, like most of us, we have these tracking watches. I'm currently at the setting that is right before what the tightest would be for this band. So I definitely will need to purchase another band if it needs to be even that much more tighter in the next 30 days or so. But I have gone up 4 prongs total in tightening my Fitbit watch, the wrist band. It has to be tightened 4 different prong settings. And that for me is huge, because what better way can you measure when it has to come to either changing our clothes or just something like a fitness watch tracker that I've been wearing for over 2 years now? Never had to tighten the band for it. And now, just after 60 days, I have tightened it 4 prong settings. The next I'm going to cover is when it comes to cravings. On my ketogenic journey, I have basically lessened my cravings when it came to very sweet treats. So, in the very beginning of my ketogenic journey, nothing was sweet enough because I definitely had to go through the process of getting my body accustomed to keto sweeteners. As the years went on, I required less and less sweetener when I drank coffee or when I had any tea or even when I was making keto desserts. When it comes to keto desserts, I had 4 years under my belt of practice and experience. When I was posting my creations on social media, I had a lot of friends, I had a lot of family members that started to have interest. So I actually created a side hustle at that time of selling ketogenic treats to family and friends and anybody that heard about my little side hustle by word of mouth. So, when I tell you I was the keto sweet treat queen, I most definitely was. And I don't have any craving for anything sweet at all. My go to was dark chocolate because it allowed just enough sweetness. I don't have any cravings at all for anything sweet, period. I do not have any cravings for cheese. I absolutely loved having cheese on a burger. I did not care about the bun. The bun could have gone, but leave me my cheese. Do not touch my cheese. I don't need the cheese anymore. The cheese has been replaced with butter that I actually now think tastes so much better than what I remember that cheese tasting like. When it comes to vegetables, I was crazy about wrapping my burger when it was bunless in some lettuce. I do not need that anymore. I was crazy about sauteed onions. I don't need that anymore. I was having cravings for salads. There has not been one craving for a salad. I will definitely update in the future if that should change, but these past 60 days, I have not craved a salad. I have come to the point of not only healing these things that I've mentioned, but the biggest thing, the most profound non-scale victory has been my mental relationship with food. I have come so far in these 60 days to make my better health goals bigger than my cravings. So I'm going to say that again. I have made my better health goals bigger than my cravings. I honestly feel that anyone that is considering doing triple B and E, dedicate 30 days at a time. You do not have to set a goal of 90 days and overwhelm yourself. Do it in 30-day increments. I know personally for me, someone that was healing from mental health, I did not want to burden myself with committing to 90 days. I had to do 30 days first. Then, once I saw that I was capable of accomplishing 30 days, I committed to another 30 days only because I just felt amazing and I wanted that feeling to just continue. So, will I suggest triple BNE to anyone doing a ketogenic way of eating? Absolutely. The only thing that you have to lose is the time you're going to commit to it. And at the end, you will see it as such valuable time spent because your gains are just going to be so profound. So, now when it comes to the results that a lot of people want to hear and depend upon, I do not take measurements. My grandmother was a seamstress. I fell short of that talent, so I would not even know where to begin when it comes to using a tape measure properly, and I don't want to give any false results to anyone. So I did take photos when I started Triple B and E, as well as I took photos today, just kind of showing my after results. And as you can see, I'm not wearing the same green pair of shorts in my after photo. It does not fit. I would have had to hold it up with my hands and it was simply blocking my abdomen area. So I just decided to just put something else on. But as you all can see, that pair of shorts was fitting enough in my before pictures, and I can no longer wear it. I have just lost so many inches in my abdomen region and my hips that I can no longer wear it. So, as you all can see, I definitely have had inflammation go down. I have definitely had inches lost. So, I will just use those photos to be my victories when it comes to inches lost. When it comes to the scale, I did not take scale measurements throughout my 60 days. I did take scale measurement after 30 days, and I have taken the measurement again to provide my results after 60 days. Another non scale victory that I needed to accomplish was my relationship with the scale. The scale is not the tell all be all. And I did not need the scale to depreciate what I was doing with this better health journey. So it was huge for me to not weigh in every single day or every single week and to discourage myself. So the results when it comes to the scale is I have lost 8.8 pounds and I am so happy with that. It might not be much in comparison to someone else, but as I mentioned before, I am not in competition with anyone. I am so happy that my body is responding to this way of eating. And that is why I see that 8.8 pounds as a huge victory because it is proving to me that my body is responding. I also am going to leave the scale behind and I'm going to start to just judge depending on my clothing, on how I'm doing, and to track my progress. I just simply incorporated the scale because I know it is results that a lot of people want to hear. So, my final message would be to definitely give Triple BNE a chance. As I had mentioned, yes, it is a matter of committing 30 days. Would it be better if you committed 60 days? Absolutely. Do 30 days and see how it goes. Do not allow yourselves to get worked up over the food. Keep it simple. That is the best thing that I had loved of Triple B and E was it could be as simple as air frying some burger patties, putting some butter on it, or even sauteing some ground beef with some eggs and some butter and salting all of it. The simplicity was amazing. Not having to track any keto foods that had carbs was amazing. I had freedom that I no longer had to track anything. And I was eating as is known in this community as comfortably stuffed. So to be able to lose weight and eat until comfortably stuffed, not having a track, I don't know about you, but I am definitely on board for that. There were times that I still felt hungry, even when I was tracking my macros on keto, and to be able to feel substantially full, to feel comfortably stuffed, and to lose weight, who would not sign up for that? But I want to thank you all. I have received so much support, so much kindness throughout the 60 days. So I appreciate each and every one of you for extending such kindness to me. And if you need any support, any help, I am not a healthcare professional, but I am great at being a friend. I am great at being a listener. So if you need help, definitely drop me a comment, or you can also email me as well. And I will be more than happy to be there as non medical advice. But anyone starting Triple B&E for the month of March, I wish you nothing but the best. Do not allow your mind to play tricks on you. You are so capable of so much more than those dark thoughts your mind might be telling you otherwise. You can do hard things. I believe in you. I thank you all. Take care.